Hey there YouTube, Practical Shredder here, coming at you with a, this is part 3 of my RAS47. Like I promised, I'll be taking this thing past 1,000 rounds with you guys, and today we hit 625 rounds. Now, some folks have been commenting that it looked like I wasn't using any lube, and the reason why that was because I'd wipe it off so y'all could see what I was talking about a little bit better on the camera. So, today, this is straight out of the range bag. We're going to go ahead and dive right in and take a look at this beautiful bastard, the way it sits. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video for 1 second and pop her open. Okay, we got her open. Let's get down in here and take a look at a few things that I wanted to show you. So last time, in the second edition to this series, what I was having some wear inside the bolt carrier, and you know, some minor stuff too. But it was basically some peened metal on the bolt carrier, and that was about the only thing that I saw. So y'all can see I do use grease. There it is. Okay, so we had seen this. That seems kind of common for RAS47s. A little sharp spot there. Doesn't look too bad. You can see where the bolt carrier is contacting the front trunnion. That's that peened metal I was talking about. It's just slamming back into the front trunnion. Okay, and our newest development, the infamous mushroomed tail. You can see it better right there. See it? So in a second, I'm going to put this back into the rifle, and we'll see if the contact looks like it's coming from the hammer, which is possible, or if it's it doesn't really look right to be overgassed and smashing into the rear trunnion, because I'm not seeing any damage on the rear trunnion that would make me believe that it was hitting there. In fact, the trunnions on this rifle look fantastic. So, one of the other issues some folks were having was the tail of the bolt. This one is still in really good condition. But you can see that it is definitely, look at that scar right there. I mean, I know a lot of folks say, oh, that's minor, but, well, I'd prefer if it just wouldn't do that. I don't think it's going to stop the gun from running, but I'm a little bit OCD, and it does bother me. Y'all can see the pits. Look at that sharp piece of metal right there. Oh, it flaked off. Did y'all see that? There it is, stuck to my fucking thumb. Yeah, anyway, yeah, more metal deformation right there. Some serious issues going on here. That's the lower lug that strips the round out of the magazine, so maybe it's just hitting some, I started using some of the surplus mags I had, so maybe it's just hitting the hard metal on those. Man, it's got a sharp lip right there. Yikes. Alright, so bolt's getting a little bit beat. Bolt carrier's got some peening. Started to mushroom at the back. But let's give credit where it's due. There was the report that Rob Ski had out about the dude that had his rifle detonate on him. This one, front trunnion looks good. That's just grease, I think. Yeah, it's grease. Told y'all I use grease. And up here, looking good as well. Everything inside looks alright. Take a look at the hammer. Looks okay. Let's. I'm going to go ahead and put the bolt carrier back in it, and we will see if what we're seeing is hammer beating on that thing, or if it's legitimately just getting trashed by the being overgassed and contacting into the... Oh yeah, and don't forget the other issue I had. That's my makeshift fix. I'm not spending any money on this thing until I'm satisfied with it. So let's come down in here. It's a good angle. There's our hammer. Now let's see if this matches up. Yeah. Yeah, I'd believe it. So it looks like the rounding on the bolt tail is probably coming from there being harder metal here than here. So probably when it's coming back, it's hitting the hammer with such force that it's rounding out that metal. All right, so some folks asked for range footage. So as y'all saw at the beginning, I had a little bit, but I'm going to roll it out with one of the mags, one of about the 7 or 8 mags that we shot through today. This is Practical Schroeder. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for part 4 and probably part 5 as I push this rifle past 1,000 rounds.